CCTV Camera World is proud to provide support for products purchased from our website. If you purchased your product from another vendor, please contact the vendor you purchased from for further assistance. In this video, I'm going to show you how to download and install the SCI software on a Windows computer. The SCI software is for the Security Cameras Inc. NVR, DVR, and security cameras, so you can watch them from the convenience of your computer. There is also a Mac version available for people who use Apple products. So first I need to open my web browser. You may use Edge or Chrome or Safari or Firefox. I'm just going to open up Google Chrome from my desktop by double clicking it. Then I need to type in the URL for the software. If you're on the page for the software, you'll find some convenient download links. However, I'm just going to go ahead and go directly to the software. I need to type in that link. It's https://www.cctvcameraworld.com/SCI-win. So again, that's https://www.cctvcameraworld.com/SCI-win, WIN. So the WIN stands for Windows. If you're on a Mac computer, you would simply backspace and do MAC for Mac. Now keep in mind it only works on Macs if you download that version. So again, I'm just going to type in WIN since I'm on a Windows computer. So I'm hitting enter on my keyboard after typing that URL in, and then it's going to take me to Google Drive where we have a copy of the software available. So I'm going to click either the download button here in the center or the download button at the top right hand side of the web page. So clicking on the download button at the top right hand side, it says the software is too large to scan for viruses. It's a safe software from our company, so I'm going to click the download anyway button. It's going to take a moment to download here. Depending on what browser you have, it may appear at the top right hand side in your download manager, and some browsers have a download manager at the bottom of the page. However, after clicking on the download manager for Google Chrome, I can see that I have the zip file downloaded and it was done really quickly. Depending on your internet connection, it may take a few minutes to download the software. So now I need to click the Show in Folder button, or I can click right on it, but I'm going to click the Show in Folder button. It's going to open up a folder right to my downloads, and then I need to unpack or unzip this zip file. So I can right click, click Extract All, and then click the Extract, and it says Show Files when completed. And then it's going to open up this new folder. So I extracted it, created a new folder, and this is the actual executable that I need to open to install the software. So I'm going to double click on that now. It says it protected your PC, so you're going to want to click the More Info button, and then click the Run Anyway option. It's going to take a few moments for the installer to start opening, and then you can choose where you want to install it. It's going to install it in my Common Files folder and the Programs Files directory, so I'm going to click Next. It's going to create some shortcuts, so I'm going to click Next, and then you can choose whether to create a desktop icon or quick launch icon, and I'll create a desktop icon. So I'm going to click Next, and click Install. Depending on how fast your computer is, it may take a few minutes to install the software, so you're going to want to wait for it to finish extracting the files and installing the software. If you don't have the runtime, it may ask you to install that runtime. Since this computer already has the runtime, it was able to go right through that page. But if you stop there, then you may need to also run through an installer for the C++ runtime that the software requires. Last but not least, I can leave the Launch SCI View option selected and then click the Finish button within the wizard. So real quick, it's asking me to initialize the software, but there is also a Windows security alert behind it, in which case I'm going to want to tick the private networks and tick the public networks. This means that the software will work regardless if you're at your home office network or if you're at an airport and you're on the airport Wi-Fi. You want to make sure that both are selected if you want the software to reach out to your system regardless of where you are, if you're using it on a laptop. So I'm going to click Allow Access, and now I can start the initialization of the software. So I'm just going to give it the same default password as my system. You can give it whatever password you would like. Just keep in mind that it is the password just for opening the software. So I've entered that password in, and if you don't ever want to enter that password in again, then you would simply tick the auto login after registration option. If you are on a shared computer where you don't want your system being accessed by another user, then of course you're going to want to leave this unchecked and set a secure password. So I'm setting the secure password. I'm letting it auto log in because I don't share my computer. Then I'm clicking next. So now we can add some security questions. I'm just going to use the color of your first car and the first name of your primary school. So color of first car, you can use whatever questions you would like here. If you set auto registration, it doesn't really matter. So color first car, just make it up orange. For the name of your first primary school, I'm just going to call it elementary. So we got orange and elementary for our two answers here. Again, you can use whatever questions and answers you would like. It doesn't really matter if you use the auto registration or auto login option. So I've made those questions. And now the software is going to go ahead and open and log into that user that I've just created. Hopefully this video helps you first download the software and then run through the installation wizard. And last but not least, initialize the software. Thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.